What up? You already know who it is. I'm just kidding, you definitely don't know who it is. My name is Maddie and I'm a senior student at the University of British Columbia. I also have a YouTube channel which you can check out in the description below along with my social media. For now though, you can think of me as your university spirit guide. I'm gonna be taking you through some pivotal first year moments and giving you tips along the way. Follow my advice and I assure you, you're gonna kill first year. If you don't, well, sorry, uni's just gonna suck. I'm kidding. Kind of. For many of you, this is probably the first time living away from home. This might even be the first time you do laundry. Gross. Sending your teenager to live with a bunch of other teenagers, what could possibly go wrong? A lot. Welcome to WIZE. Here are our 10 tips for moving into res. Tip number 1. This sounds easier than you think, but trust me, you forgot to pack something. Don't worry, we got your back. Check the description for a comprehensive res guide that includes, you guessed it, a packing checklist. You don't want to get to your dorm and settle in only to realize, ooh, forgot the underwear. Because that totally didn't happen to me. First year was rough, okay? Do yourself a favor and check out that dog. Please, you'll thank me later. Tip number 2. Moving into res can be extremely daunting. You're essentially surrounded by complete strangers. I got scared to introduce myself to people in first year because I assumed that they didn't want to be friends with me, which is crazy because why are you moving into res if that's the case? A lot of people are just shy to make the first move, so just assume they want to be friends with you. You should be putting yourself out there, especially in the first month, because that's when people are most open to making friends. After that, a lot of people either find their friend groups or school crushes their soul, and then they're just less likely to make friends after that. That's the honest truth. Put yourself out there, okay? Tip number 3. Change your fucking bed sheets. I can smell them from the elevator. Just change them, okay? Ugh, nasty, nasty. That's the whole tip. That's it. Tip number 4. Have you settled into your room? Is it cozy? Comfy? Good. Get out of your room. Something that I regret doing in first year is that once I got comfortable, I just stayed in my room all the time. I ate in my room, I did homework in my room, and honestly, I just Netflixed in my room all the time. I watched The Office maybe 3 times in its entirety. It's a little embarrassing, I know. All of these things, however, can be done in a social setting. Obviously, if you need time to unwind or you just don't want to be around people, yeah, your room is your safe space, but other than that, you should be taking every opportunity to get out of that room. Nothing interesting ever happens by yourself in your room, so just get out of there, okay? Reserve it for when you're sleeping or when you just absolutely want to be alone. Tip number 5. If you absolutely must be in your room, try to keep your door open. I'm going to be honest with you, this is something people start doing less of as the year goes on, but hey, leaving your door open is actually a great way to make friends with nosy people. I can't tell you how many times somebody would walk by my door, backpedal, and go, "Hey, what's up?" I actually made a lot of good friends this way, even if it's a little bit awkward at first. Tip number 6. If you want to be an absolute res legend, then enter our contest to win free pizza for your entire floor.
Free pizza for the whole floor.
All you have to do is download our res guide in the description, so what are you waiting for? Let's get this bread with cheese and tomato sauce. Share this video on Facebook for an extra chance to win. You can even type, "I'm just in it for the free pizza," so nobody judges you. I know sharing is a big commitment, guys, huge commitment, but
Do it for the pizza.
Tip number 7, don't be that guy with the guitar. You know exactly who I'm talking about. It's that guy who gets the guitar out, goes to the commons block, and then just plays one song over and over again. Nobody ever has been like,
"Wow, dude, your cover of Wonderwall is fantastic. Do you want to play that for me 3 more times?"
learn more than Wonderwall if you're gonna jam out in public, okay? That's all I ask, just expand your repertoire, that's it. Tip number 8, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Your RAs are putting in a ton of effort into making events that sound horrible. When I was in first year, the RAs just loved organizing Popsicle Socials because shaking hands is too easy. Let's make those hands sticky. You know, even though these events sound really lame, I made some of my best ever friends at, you guessed it, a Popsicle Social. I am ashamed, but I am honest. Nobody would subject themselves to events that sound this bad unless they really wanted to make friends, so you should be going to these events, especially if you want to make friends. Tip number 9. Okay, this is gonna be definitely easier said than done. There are gonna be a lot of cringy moments in first year. It is just an inevitability. You are in buildings literally filled with 18-year-olds. Of course, there's gonna be some awkward moments. Maybe you'll say something you shouldn't have or walk into something you definitely shouldn't have. Regardless, these cringy cringy or awkward moments are absolutely essential to the first year res experience. Yeah, it might be weird at the time, but these moments are the ones that make the greatest stories in the future. The first year res experience is something that you can only live once, so it would be a shame if a single awkward moment derailed the whole thing. What I'm trying to say here is don't take yourself too seriously, and please, please, please do not sweat the cringy moments. You'll live, don't worry. Tip number 10. Okay, this 10th one is less of a tip and more of a challenge. I want to challenge you to meet someone new every day for the first month of res. Get used to introducing yourself and expanding your social circle. If you're gonna shake hands with people, I know you heard that a firm handshake is good. That does not mean crush my hand. I feel like every first year I've ever met they just destroy my hand. As I said, the first month of res is the most important one because it's before people have found their friend groups and they're just really open to making friends. So you should be taking advantage of this time period. Use this challenge to meet as many people as you can in your first month, and trust me, you will not regret it. This is something that I wish I did in my first year, and this is the number one thing I wish I did. Just get used to introducing yourself, okay? When you sit next to people in class, be like, hey, my name is whatever, okay? What's up? It's gonna be a little bit awkward at times, but remember what I said? Don't sweat that, okay? Nike, baby, just do it, okay? Okay, my phone just heard me and it pulled up Shia LaBeouf's Just Do It video. Hilarious.
Just do it!
And with that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave us a like if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more like this, then, just subscribe. That's all you gotta do. Subscribe. Leave us a comment below telling us what you're most excited for in first year res. You can also ask us some questions and we'll try to answer them. Once again, we're WIZE. We help students ace their exams through online exam prep courses, but you know what? You don't have to worry about that for now. When the exams do come, we'll be here, don't worry. I hope you guys have an awesome move-in day and make tons of friends. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.